この動画は EA の提供でお送りします。
さあ、エイペックスマスターズで今回は再び池袋パルコのエイペックスレジェンズミュージアムにやってきました。今回はアジアフェスティバルで超有名強豪チームが日本に来ているということで、日本の魅力を紹介していきたいと思います。私一人では心細いので今日はゲストに来ていただいております。どうぞ。ゆきお選手です。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。一応プロゲームやらせていただいてます。
一応ってなんですか。
ゆきおです。よろしくお願いします。
いやもう世界大会も経験して。
そうですね。一応世界行って、
今日ジャパニーズ CEO が初めてリアル CEO と対面するということはどうですか。
それやめてくださいね。
それもねちょっと聞きたいですし、でも楽しみじゃないですか。普通に
楽しみですよ。それは
TSM と一緒にやれる。
いやめちゃめちゃ楽しみです。
ちょっとね今日楽しんでいただいて、ちょっと TSM と対決する可能性もあるということなので、
そうですね。
いろいろ見せていただければと思います。さあそれでは早速お呼びしたいと思います。前回の世界大会の王者です。 TSM の皆さんです。お願いします。
本物だ。
さあということで皆さん自己紹介をお願いします。
Hello, my name is Tsm
I am TSM Reps.
I'm Burles.
ということで今日はこの3人と一緒に、日本の魅力を、お伝えできればと思います。皆さんよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, can't wait.
So let's go to that. Here's the board of the history of Apex Legends. Starts from there. The legendary skin.
Oh, those are sick. Can we purchase these here?
Whoa.
No. The L star is kind of small.
Put it in a suitcase?
Yeah.
Like check
the
luggage?
check one. Yeah, they scan it and they're like, you have a gun.
What?
I was nervous because they thought it was a real weapon at first.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, but it's in the packaging.
That's scary.
Hey, Al. Al, take me home with you. Take me home. I want all of them.
But then again, if you did punch me out, I think I would have just.
That would have been bad. That would have been bad. I thought I killed you the second time I punched you. I was like so confused. Yeah. Did you know I had amp like?
No, after the second punch, I was like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just stayed back.
Yeah.
I just stayed back. The ring was also coming behind me.
Yeah, I know. It was so close. It was insane.
So we got a Nessie chain right here.
Hold it up a bit more.
Nessie chain right here. Watson chain. We got some stickers of all the characters. It's pretty cool. And then a bunch of keychains of all the other characters. I'm gonna give these out to fans at the event, so should be fun.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, if you see me, I got 8 of them, so first 8 people. First 8 people.
さあ、エイペックスレジェンズミュージアムから今度は、都内の焼肉店に移動してきました。せっかくのね、機会なんで TSM の皆さんにいろいろとお話を伺っていければと思います。ゲームのことだけじゃなくてちょっとね、ゆきおさんも気になってるパーソナリティなところもね、ちょっとパーソナルな部分も触れていければなと思っております。さあということなんですけども、今回ね皆さん日本に来るのが2回目ということなんですが、今日までは何をされましたか？
We had Japanese pancakes. We walked around Shibuya.
We had hot pot the other day, last night.
We had really good burgers.
Oh yeah, the burger place.
ホットケーキとハンバーガーはアメリカでも食べられそうなんですけどどうですか？
Japan's way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You would expect the American hamburgers to like be really good, but honestly, the Japanese one was way better.
Yeah.
It was way better.
そうなの。
なんかあれどうですか？お寿司とかもっと日本食っぽいものとかってどうですか？食べてないですか？
Aside from Kobe beef.
Well, for me, I like sushi, so I think today after lunch we'll have dinner for sushi, or with sushi, and I think they can speak for themselves. They don't really like sushi that much.
Yeah, not
Yeah, I
too
don't like
much.
sushi. It doesn't sit well in my stomach.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good.
一休さんなんかおすすめラーメンとかどうですか？
ラーメンって日本食？
日本食あの感じはもう海外にあんまりない。
まあ本当になんかその
焼き魚とかその辺行ってほしいですね。
あー
生の刺身が無理だっていうんならそっちも美味しいですか。
Like tempura, right? Is that what it is?
天ぷら
いやもうなんでもう直焼きなんて言うんだろ
だからまあ塩焼きとか、まあ、天ぷらもそうですね。
う、まあ、バーベキューに近いのかな。
Oh, okay.
That sounds incredible. Sign me up.
ぜひぜひっていう。
焼き魚進むの珍しいよね。
いやまあでも魚のイメージは結構あるんじゃないですか。
まあ
日本は
確かにね、そうですよね。なんか行ってみたい場所とかやりたいこととかありますか？
I personally think, or I wanted to go to like rural areas, like like up north and stuff like that, like where it's more away from the city. Because this is my third time. This is their second time, so I've been in like majority of the cities already. So I personally wanted to go like up north and like explore that weekend.
スノーボードとかスキーとかするんですか？
I've never done it, but yeah, I'd be down.
日本は雪がいいんで転んでも痛くないですって。
Oh, okay, so I can just face first in it. Yeah, okay.
二人はなんか気になるところ。
I want to go to Okinawa. Check out the beaches. Beaches look so pretty.
まだちょっto入るには寒いんで。
Yeah, now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too windy.
we don't have time. We don't really have time to do anything now. So we're like, it's like for future trips because we leave in a couple of days. So we only have one free day here. Yeah.
沖縄ねちょっと行ったことあります？
あ行ったことないんですよ。ないから俺も行ってみたいですけどね。
もうね、レップさんどうですか？
I'd like to go to Kyoto again. I've been there once before, but I really like the architecture there. I think it's really nice. And also, I'd like to try a authentic like ramen place too.
なんかもともと持ってた日本のイメージと実際来てからってどうですか？
I'm trying to remember like my perception before coming here. I've always heard. I feel like personally I've heard good things about Japan. Like never bad things ever. And like when we went the first time, it was like probably my favorite trip ever that we've ever went to. So like that's this is our third time or second time. So we love coming here all the time.
なんか皆さん APEX のイメージはあるんですけど、普段休みの日というか何にもしてない時って何してますか？
We usually like go to the gym and stuff like that, like work out. But I don't know. He likes to read books and stuff like that.
Yeah, read a lot.
Yeah, he likes to read a lot.
We meet up with a lot of Apex people too.
Yeah, we go to like
dinners.
There's Japanese barbecue in Texas, so we sometimes do that too with like Apex friends.
Yeah.
Play Minecraft.
Yeah. But yeah, gym, Japanese barbecue.
That's about it, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
We don't do much.
Apex every day. Apex every day.
どういう本読むんですか？
It's nonfiction. I've been reading a lot of like self-help books. Last one I read, I just read a book called 4-Hour Work Week, which is like, it's really about just like being more efficient with your work. It's not super applicable to anything that I'm doing, but it's just interesting to read about. But they're all just like fun. It's fun to read. It's fun to like. It's also like good for my sleep. It's because like when I'm done playing Apex, I don't want to stare at a screen anymore. So like I can like go to bed quicker if I read instead of like watching YouTube or watching Twitch or something.
We usually like to like go to the gym in the morning because it like helps us wake up and like get our mind ready for competing and scrimming and all that stuff.
Yeah.
こんなね、なんか高級なお肉を食べれることないんで、平山さんにいい値段しますって言ったら、いや普通だよって言って、すごい嫌な感じで、めっちゃ美味しかったです味。はい。
I thought it was some of the best beef that I've had. The meat was really good. I also tried kimchi for the first time, and the kimchi was good too. I was surprised. I didn't think I would like it, but I liked it.
The meat was really good. The rice is always good too. Like the rice here is just so like clean tasting. I don't know what it is. The rice is so good. Sauce is good. Soup is good. Everything's good really. I mean, I would love to come back here. super nice restaurant. I love it.
It's probably the best Japanese barbecue I've ever had, for sure. But I think like for the beef, there was a place that I went to the second time I was here without them, with my girlfriend, and that was probably the best like beef I've ever had. So this is a close second for sure. But yeah, I would love to come here again for sure. Well, we can thank that to like Raven. Like we don't really I guess predict the meta. Like we have a coach called Raven, and he basically predicts the meta or like makes our team comp. So like anything that's created is usually him, right? Not us. But I've sometimes I feel like it's a little bit of both. Like I feel like APAC North or any other region that kind of sometimes they do their own thing and sometimes they copy. But I feel like NA is more so like they copy. I feel like the other regions kind of also do their own thing though.
I mean, I think a lot of the teams try to do their own thing and then like they find out it like doesn't work as well as they thought it would be. So then they're like, well, this comp is working for, you know, like TSM, for example, and then they'll try that comp and just probably do better with it, and then they're like, all right, well, we'll use that.
なんかシーズンが変わってやっぱ進化システムが新しくできたんで、こう全体的にこうエリアに寄っていくスピードって競技陣って変わっていくと思いますか？
It definitely like encourages playing aggressive more, especially considering like one of the main ways to get your evo up is getting the evo canisters, and that's like around the map. So you might run into a team on accident and you have to fight. So it's like it's definitely favoring the teams that do play more aggressive with the update, because before it wasn't like that. So yeah, I think aggressive definitely is better now than what it used to be.
It also feels like it's much easier for the edge teams to like have a armor advantage over teams that are like sitting in zone, because it's a lot harder to get your armor up just from like shooting and doing damage. So you tend to like have a huge armor difference if you play hard edge and you're killing zone teams.
それでいうと真ん中に降りてる皆さんは結構今シーズンは厳しくなるんですか？
Personally, I think it's like a lot more balanced because so the like before the update, you know, the what's called the POIs on the edge of the map, they usually have better loot than the POIs in the middle of the map. So now it's a lot more like balanced because there's no like armor difference. It's, everybody kind of has the same playing field. So I think because we said, you know, Siphon got buffed, which is like in the middle of the map on World's Edge. Our POI is called Lava Siphon. So basically, I don't think there's any like advantage. I think the only POI that has like a huge advantage on World's Edge is Sky West because it has PvE. I know there's a lot to say, but basically you could just tell them like in short, the POIs don't have that much of a difference unless you land like Sky West. I also think that like landing middle is still really good just because of Valkyrie being buffed, and on Stormpoint it's pretty much the same. I feel like, so that's what I would say. It's basically all the same. Like everything stayed the same. Just Sky West kind of is like a lot more better now, just because there's prowlers and you can do like PvE and get your Evo armor up, and there's also gold items. Recently, Dark Zero, they left Harvester and they went to Sky West because Sky West is just so much better right now.
まあその僕らもツリー降りてるんですけど、もう端からの移動になるんでちょっと辛かったんですけど、まあ進化しながら移動できるんで、まあ、ちょっと楽になりました。
Yeah.
It's kind of like a trade-off. Like if you land early or like in the middle of the map and go to rotate early and get those like really good spots, you tend to like just have less loot. You know, you're probably just gonna have a blue armor, and it's way harder to get blue armor to purple from just doing damage.
Yeah.
And hitting those Evo caches, it's like way easier to get up to purple.
From the update, from what I understand, they wanted to punish the teams that played zone. Like just go to zone and sit there. So that's why they made like a huge difference in armor, because they didn't want zone teams to be able to get a purple, which is why there's like such a bigger difference in damage now. So like if you're sitting in zone, like yeah, you'll probably get placement points or points just staying alive. But then eventually the teams that play edge, they'll probably have red, and you'll be on blue. So like you might just more than likely lose that fight. So it's kind of like a trade-off, like you said.
Also, the care packages, the new care packages are completely broken. Like the guns are just the best guns, and the Evo cache, it's like instantly red armor if you get the care pack.
まああと、なんか1個前のシーズンの時に TSM のエヴァン選手とハル選手が飛行生がアサルトとマークスマンとかアサルトとアサルト、ヘメロックハボックとかそういうのだったんですけど、それはなんでっていうのと、その今回のアップデでちょっと変わるところはありますかっていう。
Basic, you should explain why you're like.
Yeah, I originally ran double AR or Hemlock Nemesis or Hemlock Havoc because I felt that it was too hard to consistently one-clip players with a submachine gun. It's like a typical loadout is AR submachine gun, right? But I found that it was too hard to consistently one-clip somebody. So like, you caught somebody out in the open with a submachine gun, you couldn't always kill them with one mag. Whereas if you have two ARs, you're pretty much guaranteed to like get the kill because they just have so many more bullets in one mag. And I'm also the anchor for my team, or I was the anchor before this season. So as the anchor, it's not as important to like utilize the strafe speed from submachine guns. So just having more damage and more bullets in a mag is more useful. But since the new season, the Prowler is back on the ground. So because the Prowler is back, I might not be running AAR anymore. I'll probably run Prowler plus Nemesis or Prowler Hemlock.
I'm curious what kind of weapons they like to run now in their region in the new update. Because like digi threats are only on like shotguns and pistols. So I'm curious if they, run those weapons because of that.
I also, one more thing, I also heard, or I don't know if it was before the update or after, you're going to maybe ask him, like you guys, they were running RE45 with Digi. And I was like curious on like why were they doing that? Like do they believe it's like actually strong or?
Was that last season?
I don't know, you had to ask him I think. I remember seeing it, I don't know if it was before or after.
まあ武器の、僕が立ち位置的にそのデジタルセットをもらえない立ち位置3番手だったんで、デジ性が回ってくるのが3番目なんで、僕自身は変わらないですけど、でも全体としては全体としても多分変わらないと思います。もうプラウラ、SMG とアサルトだと思います。でもう武器は変わらずにその使うキャラがブラハとかになると思います。そのデジスレ分をブラハで確保するっていう風になると思います。でRE45 は多分本当に好きだから使ってる人だと思います。多分エーパックノースだと。
でいろいろ APEX の話聞いてきたんですけど、今年の、TSM の最終的な目標を教えてもらっていいですか？
Yeah, to win.
Just keep winning.
Honestly, like, not obviously to win, but also just do better than Dark Zero. That's like our main goal. But yeah, just like we're not doing so well in Pro League right now, but I think we're we're just worried about LAN. Pro League is kind of just like a practice and testing stuff. So, but yeah, winning is always the goal, and that's it. Like basically create a dynasty, even though we already did that last year. Maybe just go for winning every LAN this time, not getting a second. So.
さあ後継戦、お互い面を警戒してるか、それとも後手か。2箇所を守らなければいけない。次割れれば負け。ここもさばいている。さあ雪村受けから攻めている。さあまさにつばぜり合い。市内の音が響く。